First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Rakah Kodash.
Our last video, if you watched it, we were discussing the foundation of Israel, how it was made. Today we're going to get into curses and get into the rebellious sins of the nation of Israel and why we were put into slavery and how the Most High is using Esau, the so-called white man, to afflict all of us. You know what I'm saying? To put us... What you mean?
It's the 12 tribes right here. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. And this is what the so-called white man call us today.
Negroes. West Indians are the so-called Jamaicans.
Haitians, Dominicans,
Guatemala, Panamanians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, North American Indians, Seminole Indians, the Argentinians, the Chileans, Colombians, the Uruguayans, and Mexicans.
Right. This is our byword right here. And on the other side is our true nationality through the Bible.
Yeah. The tribe we descend from. So, with that being said, we're going to dig into the curses. Starting with Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
15.
Yeah. Right. It says, but
it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of thy Yahweh, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Okay. So basically, if we did not listen to the Lord and his do his commandments, he said all these curses shall come upon us. In verse 16, if you want to read that and give a little elaboration.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall thy be thy basket in thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kin, and the flock of thy sheep. Cursed thou shalt be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall send upon the curses vexations, and rebuke, and all that thou sittest thy hand unto, for to do until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doing, whereby thou hast forsaken me. You keep going?
Nah, you can stop right there. Okay. But right after the verse 15, when he read verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. That's an example of how we're being shot down in these streets. How people are out on the streets, doing drugs, homeless, and they can't excel in the community. Our communities, there's violence within our communities, brothers fighting, shooting each other, whole bunch of wickedness going on. So that's a curse that the Most High put upon us. You know what I'm saying? That's why we hate each other to this day.
Like the Jim Crow law, he allowed that to happen. That was a part of a curse.
Right. Let's see. You can go with what do you want to go to? 37. Bring out the Bible word, yeah.
All right. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee.
Okay, an astonishment. What does that mean? He said, "Thou shalt become an astonishment among all the nations, whether the Most High shall lead thee." Astonishment is like a spectacle among the people, man. Like we're brought real low. We're looked at as nothing. The white man tell us with 3/4 of a human. You know what I'm saying? They count us as animals. You know what I'm saying? So, and he said a proverb and a byword. Okay, a byword. The word by means two. Our true identity, according to the Bible, is Hebrew Israelite. We're Jews, but we've been called other names like Negro, nigger, coon, monkey. Those are all bywords, man. Those are degrading words. Black, African American,
Moors.
You know what I'm saying? Those are all bywords. He said he would make us become all those words among all nations. There's 48.
There's 48.
No, 40. Started 45.
Okay. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Excuse me.
Read down to 48.
Okay. Because thou
not yet. Go ahead.
Because thou servest not Yahweh with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
He said, therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Most High shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness. What does that sound like, man? That sounds like slavery. When our ancestors came over here on those ships, they were naked, they were hungry, thirsty, had to deal with a whole bunch of, pestilence. They stank in there, they didn't get to bathe for however long. They was probably on the boats for months, man. Days, weeks. They didn't get to get none of that, no shower, nothing. Continue.
Okay. And one for all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Yeah. He says put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he had destroyed thee.
God.
That's what these devils did to us, man. When they were selling us, man, they would have us chained up, have a yoke of iron around the neck, and you'd be 7 in a row or 8 or more, all chained up with a yoke of iron on their wrists and then on their neck.
Go ahead, Salih.
And this is what the Most High said was gonna happen to us, man. And it's in this book. It didn't happen to those white Jewish devils that inhabit Israel today. It didn't happen to them. They didn't come here on ships. Right. They didn't come here and have a yoke of iron upon their neck. They didn't go through slavery. The only slavery that they had was the Holocaust, which happened 2 or 3 years. All these people, but mainly Judah, was sent here on ships. Everybody, the Northern Kingdom, were already here. They were already in America. All these are basically Indians. These are all the Indians. These are not Dominicans, not Spanish. You're not Spaniards, man. That's Spaniards are Europeans.
Exactly.
You're not Spaniards, man.
Go ahead. That's why y'all speak Spanish. Y'all speak what your conquerors spoke, man.
Right. I'm read 49.
Okay. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle, fleet, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
All right. Go ahead and break that down if you want to.
Okay, basically he's explaining how a nation from afar came over here, okay? And what was that? That was the Edomites, man. They came over here and he said they moved swift as an eagle. And what do they always represent? An eagle, man.
Yeah, America.
Exactly. And a tongue that they should not understand, that we should not understand. We spoke Hebrew, okay? We didn't speak English or Spanish, man. That's why in New Mexico, over there in the land of Ezekar, where Ezekar was, the tribe of Ezekar, they got Hebrew stones there. That stones written in Hebrew.
Pyramids as well.
Exactly. So that lets you know that this so-called white man got y'all doing what he wants y'all to do, man. Sure. And that's why we don't have Hebrew names no more. The slaves had Hebrew names. Okay? And he says, and they will show no favor for the young. Meaning they had our kids out there on the field, man. You know, killing them, hanging them, giving them to alligators as bait just for the skin, man. You know, this so-called white man had did a lot towards this people, man, and still doing, man. He's still doing to this day. Okay, you have to understand that it ain't went nowhere. It ain't went nowhere. But they sins have reached the heavens, man. Like you said, man. He just waiting on the time, you know. That's why he says the Gentile time should be fulfilled. They rulership has to be fulfilled, man. And in order for us to come back in rulership. Okay? I guess you can just I'll just read 68 for you. Alright. And again the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondwoman and bondman, and no man shall buy you.
Okay, read that first sentence again. You said Egypt.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, pause. Egypt. What does Egypt mean? Egypt means bondage. If you turn to Exodus chapter 20 and verse 4, it tells you. No, verse 2. Exodus chapter 20, verse 2, it tells you, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, slavery. So he's telling us he's sending us back into slavery, but with ships. The transatlantic slave trade. Why is that in the Bible? Because we are the people, our ancestors are the people of this book that came over here on these ships, man. And this is what we're trying to spread out. Your pastor don't read this on a Sunday. He's never showed you this. So we're here to tell you. Okay, thanks. Go ahead, finish reading.
Yeah, like the brother was bringing out, man. You motherfuckers been going to church for 25, 30 years and they ain't never broke down the scriptures like that to y'all, man.
It's plain as day, man.
And you know, this is basically common sense, man. You know? And if you go through for yourself, you can see other curses, man. And you know, we'll bring that out as well, but we're gonna keep it moving with some more curses that with how these other nations came together and took hold of these people. Okay. And this is the table of nations right here. And we have all the other nations that took hold of Israel, man. You see? Can you see it good? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. See? These are the names that's in the Bible. And these are the bywords that the so-called white man came up with. Right. They're in white supremacy. Okay? Now we're gonna go to 1 Samuel 15 and 23. Yeah.
When you reading, you break it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. 1 Samuel 15, 23. Yeah. Alright, this is 1 Samuel. Chapter 15, verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Most High, he has also rejected thee from being king.
What he's saying right there is rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, okay? How was America taken over? Through rape, rob, murder, and devil worshiping. Witchcraft, man. You know what I mean? So that's what these white folks did, man. They came over here with this devil worshiping with Jesus and Christianity and that cross and forced it on the people, man. They forced it on all the children of Israel, okay? And stubbornness is as the iniquity and idolatry, okay? So when you niggas hear this truth, y'all stubborn, man. Y'all want to hear it. Why? Because most of y'all stuck in Christianity, man. That Christianity is a big part of idol worshiping, man.
All right.
That's what y'all need to understand, man. That damn cross and a picture of the fake ass Messiah hanging on that cross, man. All that's idol worshiping, man. You Negroes wearing crosses with chains in the face of a white man on y'all chest, man. And that's not even the true Messiah, man.
Right. Scriptures just describe a black man.
Exactly. His hair ain't hung down like no Edomite, man.
He ain't got no blue eyes either.
That's what y'all need to realize, but y'all stubborn. Why? Because y'all stuck in religion, man. Y'all stuck in the stronghold. We tell y'all that who y'all ignorantly call Jesus Christ, his real name is Yahweh Shai, man. That's his true name. There is no U in the ancient Hebrew, and there is no J. So all this Yeshua and Yahshua and all that bullshit,
all that.
Y'all going by the new Hebrew alphabet that the so-called white man came up with,
Yiddish,
man.
Modern day Yiddish.
Yes, exactly. Kind. And y'all just dumb, man. Y'all ignorant, man. Point blank period, man. Y'all need to realize, man, that his name is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's the Father and the Son, man. Okay? Understand that. And we're going to go to Psalms 83.
Gotcha.
1 through 7. At the top.
Alright. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Kind of lie. See, thy enemies make atonement, and they had hate thee and lifted up thy head. Okay, they're prideful in hating y'all, man. See, the people on the sign, man, they know who y'all is, man. They know y'all the chosen people, man. That's why y'all hate it, man. That's why a racist system was built. That's why a castrate system was built, man, because he only loved one people, man. And this book tell y'all that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't find in the scriptures where he said he loved everybody, man. That's not in there. But your pastor telling you that. Okay? Understand that. It's not in there, man. And they take crafty counsel against thy people. He said thy people. He didn't say everybody, man. Only the children of Israel is the real people who going through hell, man. Understand that. Okay? Crafty counsel meaning they was wicked in their murdering and killing, man. They was nice with their tongue, right, telling them y'all good, smooth sayings, and came back and draw swords, man. And diseases. Sneaky. They came over here with roaches and pigs and shit, man. That's what the white man came over when the natives was running the land, man. Wasn't no charge of water, electricity, none of that, man. Really, they was just living off the land, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when that so-called devil came over here, man, he brought all type of nastiness with him, man. All type of nastiness, man. And that's what y'all need to understand, man. The Lord called them enemies, man. They're not your friend.
They're not. Natural-born enemies.
Because I tell you what, you can find a so-called good bystander, so-called good Edomite that you think you cool with or whatever. Do something to that motherfucker that really crossed him, that hurt his heart. I guarantee you the nigger gonna come out of his mouth, man. Why? Because he telling us they're natural born enemies, man. No matter how cool or how good they is or how much they been in your neighborhood.
In the back of their mind.
In the back of their mind, you still a nigga, man. Why? Because this book tell us they natural born enemies, man. It's a lot. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance.
See that?
See, he divided all of us and gave us these names. This is one nation of people, these tribes, but he gave us separate, made us into different nations and divided the tongue.
See that?
But really, all these people right here that you see are just one nationality of people, man. 12 tribes of Israel, man. We're all Israelites, man. We're not. There's no such thing as Dominicans. In this world it is because they gave it to us, but there's no such thing as Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and all that. No, you're Israelites, man.
Exactly.
This is your true identity. And that verse sums that up. He said, they have said, come and let us cut them off for being a nation. Exactly. That's exactly what they did, man.
And they took Israel away from our minds, man. That shows you Yahweh Shah was crucified twice, man. He was crucified in the Roman days, back in the days of olden Rome, and he was crucified in our minds, man, okay? That's why y'all run around saying Jesus, man, because this white man done crucified Yahweh Shah twice, man. From y'all mind and y'all spirit, and from the days of old, man. Understand that.
Come on. Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Confederate against thee, man. What is that, man? Nowadays it's the Confederate flag. They wave the Confederate flag and show y'all, man. That's hatred for y'all, man.
Yeah, that's a symbol of hatred, man.
You Negroes don't even understand why this man hates y'all, man. You don't even have a good explanation of what's going on or why this man hates you for no reason. There was one video where a Negro out in the pool with socks. The white woman called the police and said he in the pool with socks, man. Like, that's hatred, man. That's hatred, man. That's crazy, man. For them to just be like that, but it's prophesied for them to be like that towards us, man. Why? Because we ruled over them in Europe for 1,000 years, man. But that's why. Hey, go ahead.
But they don't teach us about the 1,000-year reign in school. It was known as the Dark Ages.
Exactly.
Why was it known? They call it the Dark Ages because we were in rulership. They were peasants. Exactly. They were slaves. You know what I'm saying? They were listening and tending to our needs. They were doing what we told them to do.
And that's why today, this white man got so much hatred over y'all and his rulership, because they know what we did to them back in the time. But we didn't do them like they doing us today.
Right.
Why? Because Jake got heart, man. That melanin and pigmentation, it's got to connect. We have a VMAT gene that this Edomite cause, but really it's Yahweh gene in us. Yahweh is in us, man. So we always have some type of love, man.
Right. Compassion. We're very compassionate people, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Although we might hate each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, we got a heart. We got a big heart.
Exactly.
People with a big heart.
And this nation of people don't. This nation of people don't at all, man. And y'all need to realize that. Y'all can see that through the news and how they doing y'all.
Right. They
kill you Negroes. These police kill you Negroes on the street and get suspended with pay. And then when they go to court and to be judged for it, the Edomites, the rich Edomites, them funded them folks, man. Gave them motherfuckers money, man. Thousands of dollars, man, just to go buy a lawyer, or just to be happy that they got another Negro off the street. One of the Lord chosen people off the street, man. They fund these people, man, when they do that shit, man. Understand that. That's wicked. It's a lot.
Let me keep reading.
Yeah, just read to 7, that's it.
Let me start with 5. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites.
White man.
Yeah, so-called white man.
And the Japanese.
And the Ishmaelites. That's the so-called
Chinese. Ishmaelites. That's the Arabs. The Arabs right here.
Ishmael.
Moab.
Which is
Moab. Chinese.
And the Hagarenes.
The Hagarenes, that's another form of Africans, okay? Another tribe of Africans.
Gabal.
Gabal is another tribe of Africans as well.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek. And the Philistines.
Amalek is the so-called Jewish people over there right now.
Right.
In the land of Israel. Okay.
That's the chief tribe of the Edomites.
They're the ones that helped fund the slavery and everything. Okay.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Tyre is another form of Edomites as well. The land they were in. Okay. Alright. Now y'all hope y'all getting an understanding of this, man. Because all these nations took crafty counsel to take away the name of Israel, to take away from our heritage, man. Okay? Now we're going to go to 2 Maccabees chapter 6. Okay. Once again, this is the Bible. This is one of the Bible. This is one of the books that the so-called white man took out, man. Okay, and this is why this scripture I'm gonna bring out shows why he took this book out, man. Okay. I hope y'all get the understanding of this, because this is serious.
Verse what?
It's at the top.
2 Maccabees chapter 6. Not long after this, the king set an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers, and not to live after the laws of God.
Now you hear that?
Yahweh, excuse me.
These Edomites came to compel the Jews, the true Jews, meaning the people on this side. I mean, the Jews is the first three, but really, you can just say everybody, man. He's talking about the whole children of Israel, really, okay? But he compelled these people to turn away from what they believed in, man, and the truth, okay? Stray away from the truth, and stray away from the laws of Yahweh.
And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem, and to call it the temple of Jupiter, Olympius.
See that? Pollute the temple. Now you know you Christians thinking temple as in churches and shit. Yeah, they had a synagogue that they will go to, but the temple is you, man. They were polluting us, man. Okay, and they wanted us to call on Jupiter Olympics. Who is that? If you look up Olympics, that has to do with the false gods of Zeus and them, man. Olympius. It's a lot. That's where they get this Jesus from, man. In Latin, it means Jesus, which means hail Zeus. You're praising Zeus. When you say Jesus, you're praising Zeus, man. These Edomites, all they did was took books out, and they took his name out. They took Yahweh and Yahweh name out of this book. Why? Because they know it's important that you know his name, man. It's very important. It's very important. It's a lot. You can go down to 3.
3, okay. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people.
Sore and grievous, man. Meaning they was torturing these Israelites, man. Go ahead.
For the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles, who dallied with harlots and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places.
They were sleeping with women in the temples, man. This is the wicked shit they was doing, man.
And besides that, brought in things that were not lawful.
Yeah, swine, homosexuality, other gods, man.
The altar also was filled with profane things which the law forbiddeth. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
See that? To profess himself to be a Jew. They cut that from these people, man. And it was forbidden to keep the Sabbath or feast days, man. Okay? What are people doing today? They're going to church on Sunday. Sunday ain't even in the fucking Bible, man. It's not in the Bible. Sunday's not even in the fucking Bible, but you Negroes still do this shit, man. That's how dumb you niggas is, man.
Right.
Yo, I seen a video where the pastor here at this big mega church done bought his wife a $200,000 Lamborghini truck.
Seen them too.
That's the Lord showing you dumbass Negroes what they do with y'all money, man. When y'all gonna wake the fuck up?
And y'all trying to back it up, saying he had money before
no,
that. He got business.
No,
still,
no,
man.
No.
Still, man.
How many times do he give to the congregation, man? And you dumbass Negroes, it's not even really. He didn't even command us to tithe and offering, man. And if you Negroes realize in the scriptures, tithing and offering was come with what your heart desire, man. If you ain't got money and you desire clothes, bring clothes. Bring your cattle. Bring some food. You could bring anything, man. It wasn't just money, man. The so-called white man built these temples and made it money. And the Lord giving y'all dumbass Negroes examples at what these pastors doing with y'all money, man. We right here giving y'all the truth in the scripture for free. We just want y'all to wake up. Like he said, go to the highways and byways and compel my people to come to the marriage, man. You know what I'm saying? They not supposed to be stuck up in no fucking church. They're supposed to be out here either making videos or in the streets, man. That's what they're supposed to be doing. But you Negroes still going to that church, man. You still going to church tithing to a wicked ass nigga, man. Who worshiping idols, man. Who's not telling you the truth in the Bible. And ain't nothing new on the sun, man. They compelled us from calling ourselves a Jew, man. And he says, and not to keep the feast days. You Negroes going to church for 30, 40 years and I never celebrated the Passover or a day of atonement or nothing, man.
Don't even know about it.
Don't even know about it, man. And that's in Leviticus 23. It's your holidays, man. Those are the true holidays by the Lord, man. You Negroes celebrating Christmas when Christmas in Jeremiah chapter 10. We gonna get on that too.
Yeah, we need to get on that.
And you Negroes need to realize that's the Lord showing y'all, exposing these pastors, because he says he's going to expose these pastors in the latter days, man. The Lord showing, Yahweh showing y'all that what these pastors doing with y'all fucking money, man. They out buying all type of shit, man. Probably bought the truck cash too, man. Cash. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, huh?
Finish with this chapter.
Yeah, we can go, we're gonna go to Leviticus 18 and 30. Therefore ye keep my ordinance, that ye may commit not any one of these abomination customs, which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am Yahweh, man. He telling you right here, man, don't follow these heathens, man. They're accustomed to abominations, man. All of them, man. Y'all still running around eating swine, man. Still running around eating swine, man. And he tells us, Isaiah 66. Isaiah 66 and 17. I'm going to start at 16.
16.
All you niggas think y'all you Christians and religious goers think y'all delivered to eat swine, man. Where do it say that in the New Testament? He was specific. He said, do not eat the swine. So therefore, if he wanted you to eat it, he would have said, eat the swine. Okay?
Correct.
Okay? He was very specific with what telling you not to eat. Okay?
Isaiah 66, chapter 16. Isaiah 66, verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh.
You hear that? Will plead. It haven't came to pass yet, man. Will plead. Go ahead,
And the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
Shall be.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens.
Meaning y'all follow y'all got y'all culture. I'm my own God. I wake myself up. You sanctifying yourself, man. You worshiping yourself. There is no God. Or I already read the Bible. I know who I am.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, says Yahweh.
Hear that? Swine flesh, abomination, crab, lobster, shrimp, mouse, all that. Y'all shall be consumed together, shall be. It ain't came to pass yet, man.
Right. That's why
I
have people at work saying, I've been eating swine for years, I ain't dead yet, I'm gonna die someday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's
you niggas' favorite word. I'm gonna die one day. But it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Lord, because that die one day, you ain't gonna want to die when martial law kick down your door with that M16 to your fucking head, that AR to your fucking head. That's how you want to die, huh? That's how the Lord can make you die, man. Realize that.
Let me read one more
verse
about the swine. It says Leviticus chapter 11 verse 4. I'm going to read down to 7. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divideth the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you also. And the cud,
the cud is when they can have food in their stomach, come back up and chew on it again, man. That's all that is, okay?
And the hair, that's the rabbit.
Yeah.
And the hair, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
He is unclean to you.
Of their flesh shall you not eat, and of their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you.
See that? But you Negroes say you delivered to do it, and then end up with high blood pressure and going to the doctor every other week.
Right.
How you delivered to eat it then? If you having all these health problems, when the Lord told us not to do it, man.
Right.
That don't make sense. Your pastor tell you the law done away with, but accept tithes and offering. Tithes and offering in the law, man. How is that possible? If it's done away with, why is he accepting tithes and offering? That don't make sense. You Negroes need to wake up. Christianity don't make sense, man. He tell you what not to eat, but Christians tell you it's okay. That don't make sense, man. That lets you know they're not following the Bible, man. Christianity is bullshit, man. And I said that. It's me, man. I said that. Fuck Jesus, man. And fuck Christianity.
Daniel 9.
Yeah, Daniel 9 and 14.
Daniel chapter 9 verse 14. Therefore hath Yahweh watched upon the evil and brought it upon us.
See that?
For Yahweh our power is righteous in all his works which he do. For we obeyed not his voice. And now, O Lord, our power, thou hast brought thy people forth out of the land of Egypt with a mighty hand, and hast gotten thee renowned. As at this day we have sinned and we have done wickedly. O Lord, according to all thy righteousness, I beseech thee, let thine anger and thy fury be turned away from thy city Jerusalem, thy holy mountain. Because for our sins and for the iniquities of our fathers, Jerusalem and thy people have become a reproach to all that are about us. Now therefore, O our power, hear the prayer of thy servant and his supplications, and cause thy face to shine upon thy sanctuary that is desolate. For the Lord's sake, O Most High, incline thine ear and hear, open thine eyes, and behold our desolations in the city which is called by thy name. For we do not present our supplications before thee for our righteousness, but for thy great mercies.
Con. You hear that, man? Daniel is telling us, man, what we're doing, where we're going off wrong, man. Yeah, we supposed to do our best to keep the law, man. He know we ain't gonna be perfect in keeping the law, man. That's where faith come in, okay? You dumbass Christians, ain't no faith done away. Ain't no law done away because of faith. No. And Galatians, yeah, y'all can bring Galatians out, but you're not understanding that spiritually, man. The law talks about, he says, study the righteous acts. So we supposed to keep, the law should be in your mind, not to eat pork, not to commit adultery, not to kill, not to steal, not to eat crab, lobster, shrimp, not to have an evil eye towards your brother or your sister, man. That should be in you, man. But it's not in you niggas, man. You niggas just go ahead and just defile your temple, man. That's what you need. You need to understand that we supposed to rehearse the righteous acts, but also keep our faith. Because why? When we rehearse the righteous acts and try to live by it the best way we can by the law, our faith is still going to be tried whether we keep the law or not, man.
Right.
Our faith still going to be tried. How? Because he told us we're going to go through great tribulation. That's where the law is done with. When our tribulation come and we've been doing our best, hopefully he have mercy on the people who kept the law the best way. Most likely he will. That's what he tells us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when the tribulation comes, that's when the law is not done. You still got to keep it, because great tribulation could mean we can be hungry and there ain't nothing but swine left. We can't eat it. We can't eat it. So we gotta have faith.
You gotta have faith.
Exactly.
And keeping that work is not eating swine.
Exactly.
Law.
Exactly, man.
You gotta have both, man. It's not one side. It's not. It can't. If it was by faith, then that everybody would be in heaven. Everybody
Exactly.
that believe would be going to heaven. So it's not that simple. James chapter 2 explains that. It explains that. And I'm gonna bring that out after he's finished.
Go ahead.
Okay. James chapter 2 verse 10. For whosoever should keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. Meaning, if you keep the law, basically, if you keeping part of the law and you not, you know what I'm saying, you may keep the Sabbath, right? But you still eating swine.
You ruin it.
You ruin it.
You ruin it.
You're done, man. You're still transgressing the law, man.
Exactly.
Okay, and say you married, right? You commit adultery.
Right.
He tells you not to commit adultery, right?
Exactly. Fine.
But yet you don't kill a man, even though you want to. You know what I'm saying? It can't. You're done.
It's common sense.
You can't do just one commandment and think the rest is just not able to be done. Like, you gotta keep doing it. It says, for he that said, do not commit adultery, said also, do not kill. Now, if thou commit no adultery, yet if thou kill, thou art become a transgressor of the law.
No, exactly. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Like, it makes perfect sense. I'm going to read down verse 12. It says, so speak ye and so do, as they that shall be judged by the law of liberty. For he shall have judgment without mercy. He's not going to care, man.
Exactly.
He's going to deal with you how he will plead. He's not going to care at all.
Exactly.
That has showed no mercy. It said, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy. He hasn't. He put us through slavery.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's causing all this evil to come upon us. And mercy rejoices against judgment.
Exactly.
It says, verse 14, back to what he was saying about the faith and the works. What do it profit, my brethren, though a man say he has faith and have not works? Can faith save him?
You hear that? And drop down to 17. Even so, faith, if it has no works, it is dead alone, man. You're done. So all you Christians, I got faith. I got my faith. Your faith is nothing without no works, man. If you ain't trying to rehearse the righteous acts of the law, man, just trying. Man, listen, if we got judged by the law, we'll be done.
Right.
Okay? We'll be done. That's it.
We'll all be consumed.
That's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. We need him to come back, man. We need Yahweh Shai, man. That's where faith lies, man. Through Yahweh Shai. We need him, man. If we got judged by the law, everybody would be dead. Wouldn't nobody be living, man. That's why he say you got to have faith, man. But that don't mean just go eat what you want, man, and do what you do with thy will. No. That don't mean that, man. You still have to have some type of order in the law, man. Understand that, man. But you Negroes find excuses for everything. Excuse me. It's not what goes in the body that defiles you. What goes out. Nigga, he ain't talking about food. Dumbasses.
Right.
He talking about this word, man.
Let me. I want to keep reading down.
Go ahead, huh?
We'll read down to okay. It said, even so, faith if it have not works, is dead alone. Yeah, a man say thou hast faith and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works.
Woo! Man, you hear that?
Man, Most High gonna be faithful to his law, man.
You hear that, man? You hear that?
Oh, but let me finish reading down. Thou believest that there is one God, though thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Whew.
But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac upon the altar? Seest thou have faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect.
See that? Abraham did works, man. That's how he was justified. He had faith by laying his son on the altar doing what Yahweh told him to do. He still had faith. Even Job. Job went through hell, but he still kept faith and he still did works, man. So that lets you know, if you pastors out here teaching that the works is dead, man, y'all dead. That's a fact, man. Y'all dead, man.
I'm gonna read the last two verses, then you can go.
Go ahead.
Says, seest thou hast faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect. And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of Yahweh. Ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only, man. That's right there, James chapter 2, man.
Not by faith only, man.
That's in James chapter 2.
So you have to try to keep the law the best way you can. Shit, man, we ain't even keeping 89% of the law, 90% of the law, to be honest with y'all.
But we making that effort.
But we trying, man. We doing less sin than you Christians out there. That's a fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We trying, man. But it's hard. We in captivity, man. We can't, on the Passover, we can't motherfucking kill a sheep and put the blood on our damn door. Gonna get evicted, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gonna get evicted, man. He know we in captivity, man. That's why he say rehearse, man. Try to rehearse, man. I'm gonna go to Amos 3 and 5.
Let me read it. You break down.
Yeah.
All right. Amos 3.
Mm-hmm. Where is that? Oh, no, 3 and 2.
All right. Amos 3 and 2. You only have
1 and 2. My bad. It's like 1 and 2.
And he said, Yahweh will roar from Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the habitations of the shepherd shall mourn, and the top of Carmel shall wither. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Damascus.
Oh, where you at?
You said Amos chapter 1?
Chapter 3, 1 and 2. All right, my bad. It's a lot.
Oh, 3, 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Hear that? He only talking to one people still, man. He ain't talking to everybody.
Nah.
You see that? He ain't talking to everybody, man, because he ain't dealing with everybody. This book is only for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, man.
So hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, all your sins.
You hear that? So, if our generation paying for our forefathers, we paying for our forefathers, okay? We being punished, man. Because our forefathers worship other gods, man, and did all the ways of the heathens, man. The other nations. If we paying for them, what the fuck make you think he ain't gonna make this so-called white man in this Edomite nation not pay for their forefathers?
Right.
Okay.
All the nations will.
Yeah, all the nations gonna. He said he gonna smite the nations, man.
But the great future judgment is so-called white man. He's done the most wickedness on this earth. He done defiled the earth, the atmosphere. There ain't no fresh air. There ain't no clean water.
Seagulls coming up shore with their head cut off. I don't know what they doing with their heads, man. Seagulls coming up shore with their heads cut off, man.
Remember the video I showed you with the Esau, the Edomite bit off the bird head?
Yeah. You see that? They going to their true state, man.
Savage nature.
And then like I seen this video, they were showing drones, men that control drones, the Edomites that control drones. This motherfucker said he got a body count of 1,700 people, man. And they asked him, how do you know if it's an enemy or not? Nigga, he smiled and said he don't know. That's the pridefulness of you Edomites, man. Y'all prideful and killing, man. Y'all take pride in what y'all do. That's one drone flyer that got a body count on over 1,700 bodies, man. Ain't no telling how many bodies his friend got, his co-military friend got.
Probably been in there 5+ years more than him.
That's on y'all do all this killing and y'all still benefiting from y'all forefathers. Y'all forefathers raped, robbed, and murdered, took this land, went over to every other country and set up ambassador buildings and told them y'all need to do this shit and went over there, raped, robbed, killed, murdered all them people. And y'all still benefiting. That's why we the last hired, the first fired. Y'all the first fired. Y'all the first hired. Don't even get fired. Y'all can the other day Esau left his job. Esau left his work, and they blamed another Edomite for it. And they ain't even fired. Like that's crazy. Like y'all ain't paid for y'all forefathers, man. Y'all got to pay for them, man. Y'all still benefiting to this day. There is no statute of limitation on murder, okay? Understand that. There's no statute of limitation on murder. So if somebody come in this house and kill me and my family, and then they family move in and live, and then his kids still live, his generation come in, the kids, this generation just growing up in this house, the police come in 10, 15 years later, they're responsible for the murder of my family. His kids is, okay? That's how Yahweh plays his judgment. He deals with the forefathers. So we're paying for our forefathers. Why? Because we're in captivity and we're under the rulership of this damn Edomite devil.
The forefathers and the forefathers' seed. Okay?
But they forefathers rape, robbed, and murder, and they're still in rulership. They haven't paid yet. That's why Esau is about to come down on you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians on this sign. Because why? The elite Edomites know that their judgment is coming, man. It's coming. Y'all got to pay. Y'all going in, the so-called white man, woman, and child is going into slavery, man. That's a fact. Understand that. Y'all going into slavery under the remnant and the 144,000 of this people. Everybody on this sign ain't gonna make it. Because y'all love wickedness. Y'all love wickedness. Y'all don't want to listen to the truth. Y'all not gonna make it, man. It's a fact. It's over with.
Now all of y'all gonna come back to the Most High and try to do his law and live by the commandments, man. But we're pushing this truth out to seek those that are trying or that don't have knowledge of it and coming into the knowledge of it and want to. You know what I'm saying? That consider. The ones that do consider.
Kind. Now I got one more. Go to Isaiah 30.
Yeah, 30. Let's see.
Isaiah 30 and 8. Okay. 8 through 13.
Gotcha. 8 through 13?
Yeah.
All right. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book.
Okay, you hear that? It's a lot. The Lord told Isaiah to write this in this book to these ignorant ass people and let them know what I got to say to them, man. Okay? That's what he told Isaiah. The Lord prophesied to Isaiah, tell them to write it in the book. Go ahead.
That it may be for the time to come and forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, and children that will not hear the law of the Most High.
You hear that? Ain't none of y'all wicked, man. Y'all rebellious. Y'all don't want to know the truth, the true Yahweh Shai. Y'all only want to know Jesus. Y'all don't want to know Yahweh Shai. And y'all lying children, man. Y'all don't want to hear the transgressions we got to tell y'all, man. Y'all don't want to hear it, man. Y'all hate hearing y'all sin, man. That's how wicked y'all is, man. And y'all just lying children, man. Y'all don't care. Y'all lie to everybody, man. Y'all don't care, man.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
You hear that? We prophesying the right things to y'all, man. Y'all don't want to hear this shit, man. Go ahead, Art.
Speak unto us smooth things, prophecy deceits.
Who is he talking about? Y'all Christian pastors, man. Stroking y'all emotion. You gonna get that man, sister. You gonna get that husband.
That new car.
The Lord got it coming. Just all you need to do is start tithing more.
Selling y'all blessings.
That's
man.
all you need to do. Oh, y'all gonna prosper. All y'all gonna prosper. How you gonna prosper in a burning fucking house? America is done. There is no prospering for the children of Israel, man. No prospering. Okay? Understand that. The only time you gonna prosper if you come back to this book, man. It's the only time you gonna prosper. Smart.
Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path.
Hear that? Turn away from them ways, man. Get away from Christianity. Turn away from your wickedness. Turn away from smoking weed. Turn away from drinking to be drunk. Fornicating.
Adultery. All that, man. All the sins. Killing. If you know what I'm saying?
Everything, man.
Whatever sin you doing.
Turn away from it, man.
Wherefore, no, hold on, my fault. Stop. Get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, because the Holy One of Israel caused the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Mm-hmm. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression.
Whoo! You hear that? Y'all despise this truth we bring out, man. Y'all don't want to hear it, man. But what he say? Y'all trust in oppression, man. Y'all trust in this white man and the system he brought, man. He brought religion to y'all, man. Y'all trust in it, man.
Right. Y'all go vote.
Y'all trust in the government. Y'all trust in voting, man. Y'all trust in all that, man. Y'all trust in the dollar bill. Y'all trust in oppression. This white man had done everything he can through research and spending billions of dollars on research to keep us away from this book, man. Why you think in slavery they killed us if they found us reading it? Because we would wake up and find out who we are, man. God. And he said, you Negroes trust in oppression. Y'all love the white man, man. Y'all love the white man. White man bump into y'all. Y'all tell the white man sorry. But let a nigga bump into y'all. You ready to kill that nigga, man. You ready to kill that nigga, man. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You niggas trust in oppression, man. You trust in this white man. When this white man is only set up to kill y'all and destroy y'all, man. That's it. It's like, all right.
The Most High said, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon.
Stay in there. Y'all don't want us quit loving the white man. Y'all don't want to quit loving the white man. Go ahead.
Therefore, this iniquity, this sin, shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
See that?
Like a thief in the night, man.
He gonna come in a thief in the night and destroy all you Negroes, man. Destroy all you Negroes, man. You Negroes are through, man.
If y'all don't come back to this book.
Exactly. Exactly, man. Y'all got to come back to this book, man. Because y'all who he's talking to. Through this whole book, man.
Don't seem like a white man wrote it now, do it?
No.
Hate that, man. White
man wrote the book, man. I hate that shit. I can't stand that shit. Right. Motherfuckers, man.
I had a dude tell me that the other day. I had to break it down to him, man. No,
ain't no white man wrote this book, man. That's a fact.
You got one more?
Yeah, here it is. 2 Maccabees chapter 4, verse 15. He said, not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians, best of all, man. You know, Grecians is Edomites, man.
Like the glory of the
y'all like the Edomites, man. Y'all love their way. Y'all love their way. You give a nigga a nice car with some rims, a couple bands, and a woman with a fat ass, he think he made it, man. He think he made it, man. And Jacob pull up to an apartment. A car costs more than his apartment, man, and he think he made it, man.
Right.
You work a whole fucking year and don't even make enough to buy a fucking house, man.
But your car 2 times as much.
Your car 2 times as much as your rent, man. Your car payment just damn near as much as your rent. That don't make sense, man. That don't, man. That's oppression. So oppression, you niggas need to realize that, man. Y'all really do, man. And I'm gonna close it out with this right here, Baruch chapter 2.
I got you. Hold on. Baruch chapter 2.
No, where? Chapter 3. Chapter 3, verse 8.
Alright. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our God.
You hear that, man? We are in this day in our captivity. Where we at today? In captivity. But leave it to you niggas. I ain't no motherfucking slave, nigga. I get money. Nigga, you a slave. You working. You a slave, nigga. You got a social security card, you a slave, man. It's a fact, man.
Right.
You a slave, man. If you paying taxes, you're a slave. If you selling drugs, you're a slave. You're going to forever be a slave in your mind if you don't know who you are, man. That's the true slavery. If you still calling yourself African American or I'm just me, I'm just spiritual, you still a slave in your mind, man. That's why I say the truth will set you free. Find the truth within yourself and come back to this book, man. You will be set free and you can see spiritually what's going on in front of you in this world, man. I had to separate myself from the world. Smoking weed, drinking to be drunk. I had to separate myself. Sleeping with all other women. I had to separate myself from this world, man. To see what's really going on, man. And you Negroes got to do that shit, man. You niggas want to go to the club all the time and shit, man. Treat your woman all type of way, man. That ain't the way, man. That ain't the way. I mean, there's stuff that we can do, man. You can go to a bar and have you a drink, man, but do it in a self-righteous way, man. Don't go out there looking for nothing. Just go out there, have you a drink, and relax and play some pool and go home.
Jake ain't satisfied with that.
Yeah, Jake don't want to be satisfied with that. Jake want to see all these women and be lustful, man.
Jake want to live.
And you women need to cover yourself, man. That's why these Jakes out here looking at y'all like that, man.
That's why most of y'all are being disrespected. That's why y'all being cheated on.
Exactly.
Because y'all have nothing to offer. Some of you don't have nothing to offer.
And whatever you got, and the only good thing you got to offer, you done gave it to everybody around the block.
Right.
It's used up. And Jake's done too. All y'all, man. Y'all need to wake the fuck up, man, and come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And have the true faith. And Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Not Jesus. Not Jesus, man.
Caesar Borgia.
And we gonna get into that too.
Yeah, our next video, we're gonna break down who Jesus actually is. You know what I'm saying? That so-called white man, which he was a white man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get deep into it, but it's not his name. It's not his image. He doesn't look like that. Revelation chapter 1 explains everything.
Exactly.
How he looks. So, with that being said,
hope this was edifying. Hope it reached a lot of you brothers and sisters out there, man. I hope y'all can wake up, man.
Yeah, hopefully y'all got some type of understanding. Leave comments, ask questions if you want to.
Whatever y'all want, man. Ask whatever y'all want, man. We'll respond, man. Yeah. Okay? Like to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash. All praise.